Hi everyone. This lesson we're going to take a look at how all of our renders turned out. We'll start setting up some of our Photoshop layers. So if everything went well, you should end up with a base render that looks something like this. This looks pretty good for a base render. Now instead of opening up each one of those passes separately, Photoshop has a pretty nice function that can do this automatically. So we'll just close this, go up to File and Scripts, and then choose Load Files into Stack. And then we'll just browse to wherever we saved out all of our render layers, and we'll just select everything and then say OK, and then say OK again. And then Photoshop will basically go through, take each one of those images and put it on a new layer, which is really convenient for us. Okay, so let's just go through some of these and make sure everything looks right. We've got our diffuse pass, we've got our GI pass, we've got our lighting and material ID, we've got all of our multi-mats, we've got our normals, our occlusion, we've got our reflection and refraction, we've got our shadow, and then we have our beauty pass, and then we have our z-depth. So the way I like to first start out organizing these, I like to grab all of the ID and mask layers, and just group them, move it up to the top, and I just call this mask and ID. And I'll take all the other passes, just group them together, and call this passes. And then I'll just take my base render, and just call this base. I like to assign these a color just to make it more convenient. Now I'm going to grab that occlusion pass and move that down just on top of my base render. Change the color of that. So that's basically how I like to start things off whenever I finish a render. In the next lesson, we'll start making some adjustments to this.